The aircode has become more and more common these last years, with players like Didg'Exploration and, in all modesty, maybe myself, who have contributed to show that we could make a rather impressive quantity of sound without touching, or almost touching, the didgeridoo. It starts with a physics story. The didgeridoo is a cylinder, a tube, hollow, and therefore there is a resonance that will depend on its size and on its shape. The fun thing is that we can play with that. So how does it work? For the bass, you can imagine it's not very complicated. You just have two beatbox in the front of the mouthpiece. The first basic sound is this one, what we can call a bubble. I like this name. In fact, it's a kick by pronouncing the letter P in front of the mouthpiece. It will give an interesting sound. The more air you will be able to send straight ahead, the more powerful the sound will be. So to do this, it's like saying po, P-O, finishing the movement with the mouth in a circle. This will concentrate the air toward the front and will sound good with the resonance of the didge. And according to the distance at which you make this bubble, the note and the sound will change. We here have a bubble without a drone, which we will call a level 0 bubble. Level 0. This same bubble can also be made by activating the drone a little bit. The idea is to make the didge vibrate at the very beginning of the movement, only on the beginning of the T or P pulse, then to move away. So here we have a level 1 bubble. How do we get to level 2? You may have guessed it, by doing a toot. As for level 1 bubble, we are going to get the vibration of the didgeridoo for a fraction of a second, but this time in toot. That means with the lips very contracted, which will initiate a toot. Then we are going to move away from the mouthpiece so that the sound resonates. Several things to make the movement easier. First of all, think of making a fruit seed toot. Do you remember with the tongue between the lips? It will help you to give more punch to the beginning of the movement. It can help you to place the upper lips over the lower lips. Then, in terms of the way of thinking the movement, it helps me to say that I'm going to look for something with my lips in the didgeridoo. And then I drag it out. Like if I want to eat it. I don't know if it works for you, but it helps me. And then, depending on the didgeridoo and your dexterity, it will be possible to make level 3, 4, 5 bubbles, respectively toot 2, 3 and 4. With this didgeridoo, I think I can do bubble 5, which is toot 3. So bubble 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It depends a lot on the didgeridoo. For the aircode style and also for the beatbox, not all didgeridoo will react the same with this technique, and the mouthpiece will play a big role too. As there is a need for resonance, didgeridoos that are either very long or very wide will give good results. And then in terms of the mouthpiece, I have the impression that with this kind of shape, concave, the resonance is better than if the mouthpiece is like that, completely straight.